class. So if you want to, get feedback on your alignment, on your practice, feel free to turn your camera on, and as always, feel free to turn it off as well, just whatever you feel comfortable with here. Let's get started. Come onto your mat and let's start in child's pose. Bring your big toe tips together, knees wide, sink your hips back towards your heels. Walk your fingertips forward so you get just a little more opening through the chest, and then lower your forehead to the mat. Close your eyes, settle in. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose and sigh it out through your mouth. Do that once more. Good, and then seal your lips and begin to cultivate your Ujjayi Pranayamas, breathing in and out through your nose. Start to sift your breath past the back of your throat. Let your attention settle back into your body from whatever you were just doing or working on or thinking about. Begin to feel into your body breath by breath. Let your breath become a focal point. And take one more deep breath here. And then as you're ready, keep that breath. Blink your eyes open. Find your way up to all fours. Cat cow. On an inhalation, arch your spine, look up, lift your tailbone. And on your exhalation, tuck your tailbone, round your spine, push the floor away from you. And do that twice more. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat, round, push down into your hands, drop your head, inhale, cow. Good, and last time, exhale, cat, tilt, round your spine, push down into your hands. And then come on back to neutral. We'll take an easy twist. So reach your left arm out to the side and up towards the ceiling, and pause here, push into your right palm. As you exhale, thread the needle, left cheek to the ground, left arm threads through. You're going to move your right hand all the way off your mat over there on the right side of you so that your right elbow is right over your wrist. And then push into your palm as you turn your ribs and your chest and your vision towards the right, or even clear up to the ceiling. And if you want to go on, walk your right hand out in front of the top of your head. If you want to go on still, tuck your right toes under, keep them on the mat, but straighten your right knee and lean towards the back of your head. You can stay here, or last piece, if you're going on, left palm to your right thigh and start to straighten your left elbow. 2 more. And then we'll slowly, gently unwind, come back to all fours. Side 2. Press into your left palm, reach your right arm out to the right side wall, and then up towards the ceiling. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, thread the needle. Rest onto your right cheek. You're gonna walk your left hand off your mat, off to the left side of it. Press down into the palm of your left hand and turn your belly, your ribs, your chest towards the left wall, maybe even look up to the ceiling. If you want to go on, walk your left fingertips out in front of the crown of your head. Still, you want to go on, tuck your left toes, pick up your left knee, keep the toes on the ground. And towards the back of your head. From here, last piece, if you want to add, right palm to left thigh, and then start to press into the palm to straighten the right elbow and find a traction in your low back. 2 more. from here, as you exhale completely, find your way back to all fours, unwind it piece by piece. And then from all fours, find your way into your first down dog. So tuck your toes, lift your knees, your hips. You can start with a little bend in the knees. Take a few breaths just to move around in this first down dog, maybe treading through the feet, the knees, maybe shaking out your head. Do whatever feels good. Yeah, nice. All right, one more breath right where you are. And then from your downward facing dog, start to walk your feet forward all the way to the top of your mat. So you're going to come into a forward fold with your feet about hips width apart. Just walk your feet forward all the way to the top. And then once you get there, bend your knees a little bit if they're not already, and grab hold of opposite elbows for Ragdoll Pose. Drop your head. You might find a gentle sway side to side, or you might just hold steady with your abdomen and your chest resting onto your thighs. Let go of any tensions in the back of your neck. Let your head get heavy like a bobblehead. You might shake your head out. And with your next exhale, let go of your elbows, bend your knees even a little more, and roll up through your spine, vertebra by vertebra. So roll up through your low back, roll up through your mid back, roll up through the back of your neck. And as you get all the way up to standing, shoulders roll up and back and down, feet together, palms together, reach up and look up. As you exhale, fold in half, Uttanasana, forward fold. Knees could bend here. Inhale, hands to your shins or in line with your toes, half lift. Exhale, step back, plank pose, top of a push-up. Take 3 breaths in your plank pose. Good. Push into your palms so that your shoulder blades lift and broaden. Reach forwards through the crown of your head and lengthen your tailbone towards your heels. With your third exhale, set just the knees down to the ground, and then you're gonna set your chest down and your chin down to the ground. Keep your toes tucked, your hips up, Ashtangasana, melt your chest. On an inhalation, scoop forward into Bhujangasana, the Cobra. So now the front of the pelvis comes down to the ground. Nice. The elbows hug in. You can make it a low Cobra or a medium Cobra. You pick. But keep contact with the front of your thighs and your pelvis wherever you are. Yeah, that looks great. One more breath. Lower your forehead down, tuck your toes under either all fours or plank as you exhale, and then down dog, knees bent or straight. And as you exhale, press your thighs out, left thigh to the left wall, right thigh to the right wall. Deep breath in. Exhale, reach the crown of the head forward towards the space between your thumb tips. And take one more full breath in. Exhale, wrap your upper, outer arms back. And then step your feet forward, top of your mat, forward fold, Uttanasana. Nice. Inhale, half lift, Arda. Exhale, fold in half, Uttanasana. And inhale, circle your arms down, around, and up. Exhale, gather your hands to your heart, prayer seal, Ujjayi Mudra, round 2. Inhale, circle your arms, look up. Exhale, fold in half, Uttanasana, knees bent or straight. Inhale, half lift, Arda. And this time, step hop or float back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. 3 deep breaths. Spread out through your fingers. And as you spread out through your fingers, breathe deeply and imagine or even feel that you can spread out through the rib cage and the back of your lungs. On your third exhale, step hop or float back to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle your arms down, around, and up. Exhale, hands to your heart, bend your knees, brush the floor, Uttanasana, fierce pose. Lift your arms up so that your elbows are straight, lovely, and your palms face in. Yeah, you got it. And then maybe even sit a little lower. Sit into the hot seat here. Get nice and deep, thighs parallel to the floor or towards that. Weight in your heels. Yeah, sit back, sit back. That's it. One more breath, getting warmer, warmer, warmer. And then as you exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step hop or float back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Good. Inhale, lift your right knee, your right leg, that is, and bend your knee. And then take a full breath in. Stay here as you exhale. Dig down into your left heel. Inhale to straighten the right knee. Exhale, hug it into your chest in plank and hold here. Push the floor away, lift up taller. And then as you exhale, step your foot forwards. Left heel down at a 45-degree angle. Warrior two, left arm windmills up, overhead, and back. And then look right out over the middle of your right hand. And create space, fingertips to fingertips. Go down into your hips. Relax all 10 toes and lift up through the arches of your feet. Steady your breath. Good. Let's take two more here. Drop down if you can, a little lower. Get that right thigh parallel to the floor. Widen through your left collarbone. Press your right thigh back, knee over second toe. Flip your right palm, reverse triangle. So you're going to reach back and then begin to straighten your right knee. Reach, 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 reach. Exhale, Trikonasana. Bring your right palm to your shin, maybe on a block right behind your shin or the floor. And then take your left hand to your sacrum. From here, bend your back knee, your left knee, just a little bit, and lift your sacrum up into your hand. So today we're going to let that left hip roll forward a little bit so we're not stacking the hips like between two panes of glass. So bend the knee, let the top hip roll forward. Now lengthen forward through your right side waist and then straighten the back knee. And then draw your left arm up towards the ceiling or over your head, Utthita Trikonasana. Tether back through your left heel and fly forward through your breastbone like a kite on a string. Tether the heel, fly forward. And again, like you did earlier, turning, churning, belly, ribs, chest, vision open towards the left. One more here. From here, put a little baby bend in your right knee as you lift your right hand up off the ground, and then frame your face with both arms, and then push into the ball of the right foot and re-straighten the right knee. Utthita Trikonasana. Reach wildly from your hips all the way to your fingertips. Hug your navel to your spine and turn to the left. Two more. From here, we'll rebend that right knee. Take your left hand on your left hip. You could put a block under your right hand or right hand to the floor, about 2 feet in front of your baby toe. Half moon, Arda Chandrasana. Pick your left heel up. Yeah, nice, that's it. About hip height. Open your chest, open your pelvis. Beautiful. Looks good. Hope it feels good too. And then take your left arm and reach it up. Maybe keep looking down to your right thumb to feel steady and balanced, or if you want to play with that, look out across the floor and up the wall and up to the ceiling, up to your left hand thumb tip. Wide open chest. So nice. 2 more breaths. We'll take a giant step back into Warrior 2. Step your left foot way back. Land softly if you can. Good. And then spin your left heel in and all 10 toes out. Hook your thumbs. Reach it up. Get nice and bottom heavy. Let your hips drop down like you have a big scuba diver belt around your pelvis. And then lift up through your fingers. Lift your rib cage up out of your pelvis. Good. 2 more here. As you exhale, so nice. Bring your hands onto your thighs. Shift your chest forward a little bit. So you can really sort of rest some of your body weight in your arms. If this bugs your wrists, you can do the same thing on your forearms, no problem. And then we'll add a little twist. So press into your left hand and look over your right shoulder. Yeah. We're going to hold here a couple breaths, and you might even get a little lower and start to lean back and stack your right shoulder on top of your left, turning your chest and your vision. And then switch. So twist to the left, drop down. We're going to hunker in here and start to open your left shoulder up over your right. And then bring it back to the center. Bring your hands to your heart, prayer seal. Straighten those knees. Finally. Good. Spin your toes forward. Lift your heart to your thumbs. And as you exhale, fold halfway. Big breath in. Lengthen forward. Exhale, fold all the way. Release your hands to the mat. So feel free to bend your knees here. Yeah, if that helps you to lift up through your tailbone. Knees bent or straight. Relax the weight of your head. Draw your shoulders away from your ears towards your hips while your weight is in your feet. 2 more. Good. Now walk your hands forward to the long edge forward of your mat. They'll go off your mat. Press down into your palms. Hands are shoulders width. And you might need to bend your knees to press down into your palms. That's fine, but get your palms down so it's not just your fingertips. Look forward. Push into the floor until you feel your shoulder blades widen and your low belly activates. And then maybe climb up on your tiptoes and look forward of your hands. So you're high up on your tiptoes. You're pushing the floor away from you. You're going to hold here 3 breaths. Inhale. Push the floor away from you. 3. Your shoulders will go towards the floor. 2. 1. Lower your heels. Walk your hands back to the top of your mat, back to the right side. Come back into your lunge. Nice. And then step it back, plank. From plank, lower chaturanga. Shift forward, bend your elbows. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale, downward facing. Okay, inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, open the hip, bend the knee. Full breath in. Dig down into your right heel, exhale. Now inhale, straighten your knee. Exhale, hug it into your chest and hold here a full breath. Can you lift the thigh up higher and push the floor away from you a little more? Yes, good. Step your left foot forwards. Right heel down. Right arm windmills you up. Warrior 2. Right arm up, overhead, and back. And then we'll settle into the hips. Root down through your feet. Relax your toes. Lift your arches. Steady your breath. Widen your right collarbone. Press your left thigh back so your knee is right over your second toe. And for these last two, maybe drop in a little deeper, left thigh parallel to the floor. Yes, beautiful. Flip your left palm, reverse triangle pose. And as you exhale, reach across the room. Left hand can lower to the shin, a block behind your shin or the floor. Right palm to your sacrum. So let's bend the right knee a little bit. And as you bend your knee, allow your right hip to roll forward. Start to key into the inward rotation of your back leg. That means your inner right thigh spirals back, out and around. Then straighten your back knee, lengthen your left side waist, and draw your right arm either up to the ceiling or clear out over the crown of your head. And turn your belly, nice, your ribs, your vision towards the right here. Yes. Sarah, you could slide that block back. Yeah. So you feel your arms like a broomstick. Arm to arm, so nice. Notice if you're locking out your left knee, find a little micro bend, push into the ball of the foot here. Two more. Tether your right heel, go forward through the sternum. And then let's all put a little baby micro bend in that left knee to lift the left arm under. And then once you've got that, re-straighten it, push into the ball of the left foot and straighten the knee without locking it. And then reach wildly, long, hips to armpits to fingertips. Hug into your navel center and turn to the right. Utthita Trikonasana. Now from here, rebend the knee, take the right hand to the hip, maybe a block under the left hand or 2 feet in front of your baby toe for half moon. Arda Chandrasana, lift your heel to hip height. You can always look down to your block or your left hand thumb for balance. That'll get you real rooted in your legs. Lift your right arm when you're ready. Maybe start to pan your drishti out across the floor, up the wall, up through the ceiling, and all the way up to your right hand thumb tip. So you get playful with the balance. So we're going to take 2 more breaths before we slowly lower to warrior 2. And as you lower, you're going to bend your left knee and make a little down ramp with your right leg. That'll help you land softly. Yeah, so you point like an arrow with your leg. Warrior 2. Good. And then pivot on the ball of your right foot. Heel in, toes out, arms up, hook your thumbs. Get nice and bottom heavy. Down into your goddess pose. Now lift your ribs, your lungs, your heart center up. Stay here or bring your feet in a little closer. Rise up onto tippy toes. One more. Press down into your heels, bring your hands to your thighs, and bring your chest forward. So you're going to hang out here a couple breaths. I'm going to turn my drying machine off since it's beeping at us. Breathe down to your low back. Okay, that's better. Home yoga. Now, from this position, you're going to turn towards the right. So you can be on your hands or your forearms. Twist and look over your right shoulder. And we're going to linger here a couple breaths. You could try it on your forearms, try it on your hands. See what feels best and really turn your vision like up to the ceiling. Feel your left side of your body get a nice traction. And then come back. Twist the other way. Good. Press into your right hand. It feels so nice to kind of hunker into this shape rather than pass through it. So look up to the left. One more breath. And then from here, bring yourself back to the center, bring your hands to your heart in prayer, straighten your knees. Finally. Spin your 10 toes to the long edge of your mat. I'm just facing here so I can see you. Interlace or grab a strap or a washcloth behind you. Lift your heart, inhale. Exhale, fold forward with bent or straight legs. Prasarita Padottanasana C. Wide-legged fold with interlace. And breathe deeply. You might shake your head out like a bobblehead. Relax your neck. Notice if you tend to park it in your heels. Yeah, that's also usually a sign that you're parking it in the back of your knee joint and your hamstring attachments. So go bravely forward into the balls of the feet. I know it's like you have no hands. That's a little scary. As your weight shifts forward, lift up through your sitting bones. Feel free to bend those knees. 2 more. Last one. From here, bring your hands to your hips. Let go of the strap if you've got it. Bring your hands to the floor. Now walk them towards the long edge of your mat again so that your shoulders are all the way over your wrists. Yeah, and look forward. Nice, and push the floor away from you. And you have the same choice. So if your shoulders are back here, the first step is to lean your shoulders all the way over your knuckles. Here, and you don't have to lift your heels even. You could just do that a couple times. Go back and then feel what it is, yeah, to like get your shoulders over your wrists or beyond them a little bit. Or add a little tiptoe as you do that and hold and start to push the floor away from you. Or add a little hop as you do that. So lean in with your shoulders, push the floor away and hop, straddle. Whatever you're doing, play with it, keep with it. About 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, lean in, push the floor away from you. 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. 1 more, push the floor away. Exhale, 3. If you're up, come down. Magic, good, good, good. Yeah, all right. And then from here, walk it all the way to the top of your mat. Pivot all 10 toes to face forward. Step back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Good. From your down dog, take a full breath in. Full breath out. Step, hop, or float, top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Let's flow. Surya Namaskar B, 2 rounds at a nice steady clip. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold forwards. Inhale, half lift, Arda. Exhale, step, hop, or float, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot at 45. Exhale, right foot forwards. Inhale, rise, 1 breath, warrior 1. Exhale, set it all back down. You could take chaturanga up dog or head right back down dog, your choice. We'll meet in down dog. Inhale, right heel down at 45. Exhale, left foot through. 1 breath, get down into those hips, lift up through your breastbone. Exhale, down dog or your vinyasa to meet there. Three deep breaths. Thighs press out. Crown of the head reaches towards the space between your thumbs. Triceps spin back. Step, hop, or float, top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, we fold. 1 more. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Arda, Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga, or head back to down dog. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot at 45. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, rise, warrior one. Exhale, set it all down, Vinyasa or down dog. Full generous inhale into up dog. And we'll meet in our down dog. Inhale, right foot at 45. Exhale, left foot through. Inhale, Virabhadrasana A. Exhale, Vinyasa or down dog. You pick. We'll meet in our down dog. 3 deep breaths. Close your eyes this time. As you close your eyes, notice what you feel more vividly. Bottom of your exhale, open your eyes, step, hop, or float, top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Space your big toe joints about 2 fist widths apart. Padangustasana, take your peace sign fingers, loop them around your big toes. Inhale, look out beyond the top of your mat. Nice. And as you exhale, fold forward. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, look out beyond the top of your mat and untuck your tailbone. Yes. Good. And then fold from there. So you create space on both ends of the spine and then fold forward, forward, forward over your legs. Now you can keep a nice generous bend in your knees. Or some of you will straighten the knees and bend the elbows. Check in with the back of your neck. Relax your heavy head. Take your left hand out in front of your left foot, about 2 feet, maybe on a block, maybe on the floor. And then take your right leg straight out to your right side like a doggy on a hydrant. So it's going to go straight out to the side with a bent knee or a straight knee, or you straighten both knees and it goes way up. Yeah, bring that leg straight out to the side of you. You're going to feel this in your glute. You can keep your knees bent. That's okay. Look forwards. Flex your right foot. 2 more. If you're feeling your left hip, you're doing it right. Don't worry. Take your right foot in front of your left. Sciatic nerve stretch. Right foot in front, baby toes close. Fold forward. And if you can, interlace. That means like if the balance lets you. Interlace and go up and over the top with your interlace. And from here, you do inhale, keep the interlace, or bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, half lift. So you're going to keep that interlace. You got it. Exhale here. And then inhale all the way up. Exhale, pull your knuckles down, lengthen your tailbone down, hug your inner legs together, and then inhale, your arms float down, around, and up. Exhale, tree pose, right foot to left calf, or right foot to left inner thigh. Yeah, gorgeous tree poses. You can stay right here or take a half lotus. Right foot up to your hip on the left side, and your left hand grabs right under the baby toe edge of the foot. If you're in half lotus, right arm can go into a half bind. Grab your left elbow with your right hand and open your collarbones. If you're in tree pose, feel free to reach your arms up overhead, make a V shape. If you're in half lotus, you could bend your left knee and start to fold halfway. Reach your heart forward and crawl your right fingertips down to your right big toe joint. Left hand to that block that you were using a moment ago, or the floor, my half lotus friends. And then fold and perhaps keep the bend, or perhaps straighten your left knee. One more. Half lotus, friends, will reverse our steps. Bend your left knee. Take your left hand to your right foot and come back to your half bind. And then rise, and we'll meet up with our tree pose, friends. Grab your right shin or your right knee right out in front of you. Good. Reach your arms up. Keep your knee there. You can do this with a straight knee or a bent knee. 3 breaths. Why did I straighten my knee? To strengthen your hip flexors. One more. Warrior 3. Hands to your heart, tip it back. You can point or flex the foot. Good. One more breath here. Bend your knees, feet together, fold forward. Okay, so once you're in this fold, again, measure up 2 fist widths between your big toe joints. You got it. Take your peace sign fingers, grab your big toes, inhale, look out beyond the top of your mat, untuck your tailbone, look forward, and exhale, fold. Knees can straighten or stay bent. Last breath. Keep your left big toe lock. Release your right. Bring your right hand about 2 feet in front of your right foot on the floor or a block. Look forward. Yeah, and then lift your left foot out to the side like doggy on a hydrant. You might keep your knees bent. You might straighten your left knee or both knees. And breathe. Yeah, good. Look forward. Reach forward. That's it. 2 more. And on your next exhale, left foot in front of right, baby toes close, sciatic nerve stretch. You can bring your hands on blocks, the floor, or if it works for your balance, interlace them up and over the top. Keep the interlace or hands to your hips. Inhale, half lift. Exhale here. And inhale, rise. Exhale, knuckles down, tailbone down, inner thighs hug in. Inhale, the arms circle, just light as air up over your head. Good, and as you exhale, tree pose, hands to your heart. Left foot can lift to your right calf or your right thigh, or perhaps the left foot comes up to your right hip in half lotus, and you catch your foot with your right hand. And if you're there, the left arm can go behind your back to catch your right elbow, broaden your collarbones. Nice. If you're in tree pose, woo, and you want to play with your balance, you can V your arms, reach up, look up even. If you're in lotus, start to bend your right knee and go forward halfway. Reach forward and start to walk maybe left hand to big toe, right hand to a block or the floor. You can keep your right knee bent or straighten it. 3 more. We'll reverse our steps. Rebend your right knee, look forward, and slide your right hand to your left foot if you're in lotus, and left hand to right elbow, and then rise. And then we'll all release by grabbing the knee or the left shin from your tree or your lotus. And then reach your arms up. You can keep your left knee bent or straighten it. 3 breaths. One more here. Warrior 3. Sweep your left foot back and tip, tip, tip over that right leg. Point or flex your left foot. Open your chest. Lovely, lovely. Nice. Last breath, I know. Good. Bend your knees, step your feet together, forward fold, top of your mat. From here, bring your feet wide as your mat for Yogi Squat, Malasana. Feel free to sit on 1 or 2 blocks, hands to your heart in prayer. So if this is a lot to ask of your hips, sit on a block or 2, no problem. From your Yogi Squat, take your left hand in front of your left foot or on a block. Lean your shoulder against your leg against your shoulder. Reach your right arm up. Yes, good. So straighten your left elbow. Slide your left hand forward, Marshall. Yeah, like that. And then reach and look up to your right hand thumb tip. 2 more. Try to press into your right foot. Open your chest. Press the knee to the left arm and the left arm to the inner leg. And then switch. So right hand can lower to a block or the floor. You're going to make contact if that's possible, leg and arm. And then lift your left arm up. Yeah, good. Try to get your heels down. That's it, Marshall. Yep, right arm straight. Look up to your thumb. One more breath. And then we'll bring ourselves back to the center, hands to prayer, deep breath in. Deep breath out. Plant your hands, step it back, downward dog. Last standing sequence. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, hug your right knee in and step your right foot through. Come onto the pads of your fingertips for a moment. Plant your left heel down at a 45-degree angle, either right forearm to right thigh or the heel of the right hand right in line with the heel of the right foot, palm on the ground. And then reach your left arm up towards the ceiling up. That's it. And again, like in your squat, press your arm against your leg against your arm. If your hand is down, reach up through your left hand. Open your chest. You might from here stay or take a half bind or take a full bind. 5 more breaths. If you're in that full bind, bring your chest back and the front of your pelvis forward. One more. We're going to slowly, gently unwind ourselves, come back to the center, high lunge, Anjaneyasana, reach your arms up. Take your hands to prayer. The most simple twist would be left hand to the ground, right arm up, like so. Or you can go deeper, left elbow to the right leg, or even deeper, left upper outer arm to the right knee. Yeah. If your upper outer arm is to the knee, you could split your arms. Left hand will touch the floor. Yep. And then go forward through the crown of your head, lift up through your tailbone, enliven your low belly towards your low back. And turn, turn, turn. With each inhale, your left lung threads through the right wall. With each exhale, your right shoulder blade leans back over your left. 2 more. Uttanasana, release your hands. Shorten your stance. You could put your blocks under your hands here. Or if you'd like, you could walk your hands forward, forward, forward. And then climb onto the knife edge of your pinky fingers, palms to prayer. Bow your head through the passage of your arms. One more. Gently release. Lunge, left foot back, left knee down, hands to your right thigh. You could stay here or bend your left knee, catch your left foot, and pull your heel into your hip, quad stretch. Draw your navel to your spine. Lift your bottom ribs up out of your pelvis. Pull the base of the skull back so you don't have to throw your head up. You can lift your breastbone up, your armpits up, your upper ribs up, and look straight ahead. That's it. Navel to spine, bottom ribs lift, base of the skull draws back, upper ribs lift. So nice. Two more. And then slowly, gently release. If you have that foot, let's all step back into plank pose. Lower all the way down onto your belly in one solid piece. And then draw your arms down by your sides for locust. So palms to the mat. Lift your head, your chest, your legs. Good. Stay here or lift your arms. Lift one more pair of ribs up. Lift one more inch of your thighs up. Up dog, plant your hands, fingers forward, rock like a rocking horse. Down dog, so nice. Exhale it back. Inhale your left leg up. Exhale your left foot forwards. Side angle pose, come onto your fingertips. Seal your right foot at 45. Left forearm to left thigh or left heel of hand, right exactly where the heel of your foot is. Yes. And then reach your right arm up and feel like you did in Malasana, that contact, outer shoulder, inner knee. Press and resist. Clamp on. Exactly. Beautiful. Stay here or add half or full bound arms. And feel that you can move the front of your pelvis forward and lean the back of your heart back. About 3 more breaths. All right. From here, gently release. Bring your hands on either side of your left foot. Pick up your right heel. And then come on up, high lunge, Anjaneyasana. So our simplest twist would be right hand down, right inside of your left foot, left arm up. If you want to go a little deeper, it could be hands to prayer and then right elbow across your left knee, or deeper still, right upper outer arm across. That will give you what you need to get your right palm down. As you go down through the palm of your hand, you can go up through your sacrum. And this will help you engage your low belly to protect your low back. Lift up out of the low back and turn the ribs and the chest and the vision. So nice. Stay there or bind. About 3 more. Uttanasana, gently, slowly unwind and step your feet in a little closer and feel free to gather up your blocks here. If you're going on, this will challenge the balance a bit. Bring the hands to prayer seal, reach forward. Pinky fingers only rest to the ground. So you have to really find your leg strength to hold your ground, to not tip over. Wherever you are, draw your outer left hip up and plug in down into your left big toe joint. All right, lunge your right foot back, bend your left knee forward, lower your right knee to the ground. Good. Bring your hands up on top of your left thigh. You could stay put right here or grab hold of your right foot and pull it in towards you. Same hand as foot. Yeah, that's it. Nice. And then draw the navel back towards the spine. Lift your bottom ribs up out of your hips. Bring the base of the skull back and the upper ribs and armpits up. Navel to spine, bottom ribs up, base of the skull back. Chest opens. Look straight ahead. Awesome. 2 more. Okay. Set it down. Come on back. Downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. And then you can sit or kind of jump through to kneeling, sit off to one side, lie down on your back. If you have a strap, you could use it to press out into your strap and bridge and wheel. We'll take 2 little back bends here. So the strap can go around your thighs. Don't worry if you don't have one. And then lie down. Take a breath on your back. Just let your spine, your hips, your head release into that contact with the floor. Get nice and grounded. And as you're ready, roll up through your spine into bridge. And then if you're going on, interlace your fingers and tuck your upper arms underneath you like a fitted sheet tucks around the bottom of a mattress. Push into the soles of your feet, lift your pelvis, press out into your strap. Stay here, 5 more, or release your fingers for wheel. Fingers point towards your toes, rise to your crown, hug the elbows in and push the floor away from you. You can bring your hands and feet closer if you have more mobility in the spine. Reach the chest towards the wall behind you. Push the floor away from you, active hands and feet, glutes and shoulders. And then coil the head up under the upper back or under the butt. Press out into your strap. 2 more. And we'll come on down. Release the interlace or roll down from wheel. Take a breath. Move your strap out of the way if you have a strap. Hug your left knee into your chest. Reach your right leg forward and hover it a couple feet off the ground. Lift up off your head and shoulder blades. Reach your hands past your left foot. Good. Lift higher up. Now straighten your left leg as much as it will and lower it towards your right. Bend your right knee in. Reach your hands past your foot. Bring it in. Really compact yourself. Lift and lower. Left knee in. Reach past your toes. Up and down. In. Up and down. In. Up and down. In. Press your low back into the ground, up like the tread of a tire and down. 1 more this direction. Right leg in, up and down, and then reverse it. Right leg up, in and forward. Left leg up, in and forward. Keep it going. Right leg, reach past your toes. Left leg. 1 more each side. Hug both knees into your chest. Relax your head. Down to the floor and turn your head a little gently, side to side, side to side. All right, so I want to give us time to get upside down, about a minute in your favorite inversion. So if you want, you can grab your blankets and set up for shoulder stand. If you want to do legs up the wall, that's a nice idea. You could just spin around to a wall, or if you're not near a wall, you can put a block under you, or even just do this flat on your back like this. Okay, if you're using those blankets, I'll talk you through it or go right up into it if you're familiar with the setup. So if you're using blankets, you're gonna fold two. And if you don't have yoga blankets, beach towels work really well because they're like that dense material, which is nice. Okay, so you're gonna stack them up so that the creases point back where your head is gonna be, back here. And you'll fold your mat over them since we're all probably kind of sweaty at this point. Yes, nice handstands. Okay, and then you'll lie down with your head off. Rock back into plow for a couple of breaths. If your feet don't touch, hold your low back. If it does, interlace your fingers and get organized. Hands to your hips. Lift your legs one at a time. Salamba Shavasana, shoulder stand. If you're doing a handstand, a forearm stand, a headstand, can you let it be easy? We are winding down. Can you find the path of least resistance? That levitation, that lightness, that zen of stacking the joints, like stacking smooth river rocks. Just finding the center line through the body. Unfurl your brow, let it be easy. Sometimes our best inversions happen when we just take some of that strain and force out of the equation. If you're in shoulder stand, head on back to plow. If you're in another inversion, maybe a head or a handstand, take child's pose. From plow, reach your arms forward and roll down through the passage of your arms until your hips touch. And then just bend those knees, bring your feet to the ground, cactus your arms, take a big breath in through your nose, side out. Again, in through your nose. Side out. Child's pose, roll up to seated. And I'd like to finish today with a special pranayama, and then I'll guide you into Shavasana if you'd like to add that to your practice. So go ahead and sit up on something, like a pillow, a bolster, a block. This is a nice pranayama after going upside down like you all just did. Vishnu Mudra, take your first two fingers of your right hand together and you're going to place them right over your eyebrow center. Try not to turn your head. Try to look straight on. Your thumb and your ring finger are going to seal the right and the left nostrils. So if this is new, you can keep your eyes open. If it's familiar, alternate nostril breath, you can close them. Seal your right nostril with your thumb. Inhale through your left. Seal both nostrils, thumb and ring, hold. Exhale right. Inhale right. Seal and hold. Exhale left. Inhale left. Seal and hold. Exhale right. Inhale right. Seal and hold. Exhale, left. Last one, inhale, left. Seal and hold. Exhale, right. Inhale, right. Seal and hold. Exhale, left. With your eyes still closed, release your right hand. Feel the breath evenly through both nostrils. Cooling, calming, balancing breath. All right, from here we'll blink our eyes open, and if you'd like to come into Shavasana, I'll stay with you through it. I think our time officially is over, so if you have to log off here, thank you so much for joining me. Be well. Otherwise, let's head on back to our mats for Shavasana, corpse pose. You can clear the stuff. If you want to prop up your legs and you have some goodies, blocks, bolsters, blankets, go for it. So I will guide you out of Shavasana as well, so that you can really fully relax into this final pose. Let your eyes close, get perfectly comfortable. Feel free to cover with a layer or a light blanket or an eye pillow. And just give your body this time and space to release into the contact with the floor. Let go, let go, let go. Deepen your breath. As you're ready, bend your knees, slide your feet to the ground or your bolster. And take your left hand to your belly, your right hand overhead, roll to your right side, and just rest on your side for a breath. When you're ready, use your hands to press up to any comfortable seat. And once you are settled here, bring your hands to your heart in Anjali Mudra, the prayer seal. We'll seal our practice tonight with one final Om, big breath in. Namaste. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a beautiful night.